that you're not really here. I hear the words but they don't feel clear. You look away when it gets real, like being close to something you can't deal. I don't think you're cold, I just think you're scared. But I'm still showing up, trying to meet you halfway. I'm not asking for everything, just don't leave me guessing. But I'm still tuning into your frequency, still reaching through the quiet in you. You don't have to pour it all out, just show me something true. I'm not here for a perfect story, I just wanna know you're with me. If you still care, let me feel it for real.
You say I'm fine and change the subject, but I can feel the space you won't address. I'm not trying to dig for pain, I just wanna know if I still matter.
I get that it's hard for you to speak, but silence can say too much. I'm still tuning into your frequency, still waiting for a sign you're here. You don't need big words or promises, just be real, even if it's unclear. Don't sugarcoat, don't hold back, I'd rather hear the hard truth. If you still care,
Don't make me guess it.
we're not broken, we're just out of sync. But I won't keep shrinking just to make you feel safe. If this means something, then don't let it die in silence. I'm still tuning into your frequency, still trying to meet you in the middle. But if your heart's already gone, just tell me, don't keep me in limbo. If there's still a chance, say it now. If not, I'll stop holding space. I'm not begging, I'm just being real. I'm still tuning in, but I know when it's time to stop listening. You didn't say a single word, but your eyes had said enough. You smiled at me like everything would be alright. And maybe it was, for you at least. Funny how one small moment can stay longer than the one who gave it. I still remember your smile, but I can't reach it too late. It's not that we didn't care, but life kept moving, and we were never in the same place. It wasn't the distance or love that faded out. We never got the time we needed. We were postponed by time, not by doubt, not by fear. Everything felt so right, but the moment never got here. We didn't fall apart, we just never became. And that's the kind that haunts the heart. Not 'cause love disappeared, because the chance never appeared. Sometimes we talk again and fade like smoke in the wind. No fight, no drama, just busy lives and shifting ends. Two directions that never learned to blend. They say we didn't care enough, but we just ran out of time. We were postponed by time, not because we didn't try. Everything was real, but never stayed long enough to survive. Too close to be forgotten, too far to be defined. And time never stops to rewind. Maybe someday when the noise is gone, we'll meet again. No rush, no pressure, just a moment that feels like home. We were postponed by time, but that doesn't make it meaningless. I'm not waiting in line, but I haven't erased what it was. If time ever turns around, we won't restart. We'll begin again, right where we left our hearts. You showed up right when I finally stopped waiting. You stood there like nothing had changed, but I had to. If you had come just a little earlier, maybe I still would have smiled. You were there, I wasn't. That was all it took to end what never really started. Not because I stopped caring, but because I got tired of hoping alone. You were too late, and I had already moved. Not from the place, but from the feeling. You said the right words, but they didn't land the same. I'd played this scene in my head too many times. It felt real before, now it just feels gone. You thought time stood still here, it didn't. You're face at the same time. I'm not angry, I'm not waiting. I just wish you came when I still had space for you. You left when I was already gone, and maybe that's the whole story. No ending, no restart, just a missed chance that used to matter, and maybe still does. You showed up when I wasn't there anymore.
I knew this wasn't supposed to happen, but it felt too real. It wasn't about crossing the line. Sometimes the heart just moves on its own. We didn't plan to fall, but day by day it grew. And before we knew it, it was already something we couldn't ignore. I wasn't looking, you weren't asking, but somehow it still found us right when we weren't ready. This is love that shouldn't be too complicated to chase, too deep to forget. We both knew it couldn't work, but that doesn't mean it's gone, and feelings don't just disappear. We kept the distance, but hearts don't follow rules. No sweet messages, no hands held, just glances that said everything. We never said it out loud, but both of us knew this was real, even if it wasn't right. This is a love due, shouldn't me. Too messy to begin, too honest to erase. We didn't fall in the wrong place, we just found each other at the wrong time, in the wrong world. Sometimes love shows up in places it's not allowed. At times it can't survive with people we're not supposed to choose. But this is love that shouldn't be, but that doesn't make it fake. We were wrong for feeling just unlucky in the moment. If someday everything changes, maybe we'll get our chance. But right now, all we can do is walk away. It's love that shouldn't be, but I still feel it every day.